Okay, so hi dear Capricorn, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali and this is a journal love reading for all the Cappies and Moon Venus rising from 29th of September till the 5th of October. Hmm. The roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. And for personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the reading, the messages are not for you. Okay. Let's see, Cappies. The overall energy or the mutual energy of the connection right now. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. It's like from both the sides, it's like, okay, whatever is meant to happen will happen eventually. We should not push things too much, or we should not, just try to fix it forcibly. Both of you are waiting for a brand new beginning, for a stable kind of energy to to have in this connection so that you guys can lower your guards down. It's like none of you is doing anything about it, but both of you are in this energy of the other person should do something about it, because there is still a potential in the situation to have a brand new beginning. And whenever that brand new beginning is going to happen, you guys are going to make it a really beautiful. But you guys are scared of lowering your guards down. You guys are hurt, you guys are wounded, you guys are like wounded warriors. Like, um what's happening here is, let me tell you with my story. Maybe example, just an example. So let's say I'm madly in love with you, you are madly in love with me, but we had a fallout, we had some kind of disagreements, and we both got hurt because we both said things that we should not have said at the first point, at the first oh my god at first. Okay. And then what is happening here is, we are not talking to each other, and or even if we are talking, we are being rude or sarcastic, or we are being very cold. But internally both of us are waiting for the other person to do something about the situation so that we can start from the start and have that beautiful beginning, because we both love each other, we both know each other, and we both know that this is just a rough patch. But still we are not budging in, because we are waiting for the right time, we are waiting for the destiny to do some kind of miracle, to do some kind, to interfere in the situation, so that it's going to happen someday naturally and organically without us doing anything about it. You tell me now how it is going to happen if none of us is going to do anything about it, Cappies. Huh? That's it, that's a mutual energy. Okay. And the lesson here for both of you is that you guys need to lower your guards down. Don't make it a battle of ego. You guys, those one of you who is going to lose is actually going to win. The loser here is going to win. The one who is going to remove the ego from the love is actually going to win. Now it's up to you what you're going to do. Hmm? But this is the energy of, okay, we're not talking or we're not connected, but we still love each other, and I know at some point of time we both know we guys are going to be together, because it's bound to happen like this, because we are destined to be together or something like that. What kind of connection is this, huh? I'm Taurus, I never did anything wrong. Yeah, please, this is you. Okay, let's come to the reading. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Cappies. Let's see what we have, honey. Queen of Wands, see? Super attracted to you, to your personality, can't resist you, can't resist the thought of being with you, okay? And working on themselves as well, their personality, their looks, and everything. So, this is someone who feels like they're very attracted to you, very attracted to the idea of being with you, the way you look, the way you behave. They can't resist you, they can't resist the idea of being with you, right? And plus they are feeling like they should work on themselves also because of this. Okay, that's a really good thing if you are helping somebody to work on themselves in any possible way. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands here. We have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Wands. See, wands and wands and wands. The attraction factor here is magnetic, is so high. It's like 440 volts of electricity. Anyways, this person is feeling there should be commitment. There should be a lot of back and forth communication. You guys should talk it out properly and honestly with each other. And you guys should start from the start as soon as possible. Honey, where's the love? Where's the love? Super excited, passion, fire, sexual thoughts. Can't stop thinking about it. Want to have commitment, long term partnership, back and forth communication, lot of communication, running towards you, coming towards you, having this brand new beginning. Everything is fine. The stable love portion is missing. That's why maybe you guys are not able to handle it. The fire is too much. There is no water or air here to manage it. At least from this person's side, they're super, super, super excited, super attracted, infatuated, wow, passionate. God, this is what it is. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation? That's why maybe there's resistance, because Ace of Pentacles is a very stable, safe, secure, and safe energy. Ace of Wands is the energy of let's do it. We are attracted. We are so much in tune with each other. We are sexually compatible. Let's do it. That factor is missing, right? That's why there is resistance. Cool. Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Cappies? Nine of Swords. It's stressing the hell out of you, especially at night when you are not with this person. Whenever you are about to sleep, whenever you think about this person, you get anxious thoughts. You know, your mind keeps on creating scenarios that are not even true. Okay, let me clarify the Nine of Swords here. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Because this is a new person, new energy that you are connected to, that's around you, but you are still feeling super connected to a situation from your past where you got betrayed by someone very badly. You feel like you will not be able to get anyone in your life because somebody from your past did something horribly wrong with you, and it can get repeated in the next chapter of your life too. Maybe it's not like it's not mandatory that the past person and the person that you are currently connected to uh, are two totally different people. They can be one, but for most of you, you are still not over a past person's betrayal or how the things went south. And it stresses the hell out of you that what if history is going to repeat itself and I will never be able to get happy again in this lifetime. I will never be able to have a beautiful, happy-go-lucky relationship in my life ever. Okay. So it's like a belief. It's a past situation that's keeping you up at night. The betrayal, the deception. Okay, for some of you it could be like you did something horribly wrong with someone, and now when you are connected to somebody else you feel like what if karma is going to play its role and you are going to get cheated on, and something like that, and or somebody did something wrong with you and you're not able to get over that even if you're trying your best. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them? Knight of Swords. See, this is a very impulsive person. They are not thinking about the stability portion here. They're not thinking about the ground. There is no ground to this fleeting feelings. They just want to act impulsively, sorry, and rush towards you. Okay, let's clarify the Knight of Swords here. We have the Ten of Swords, Temperance, and the Fool card. Now this person want it right now only, as quickly as possible. They just want to move forward with you as quickly as possible, without thinking about the consequences, without thinking about what you are feeling, without thinking about where this connection is going. They got no chills. They are like, I want to do it as soon as possible. They're running out of patience. My God, what kind of person you're dealing with? They are super infatuated, super attracted, and they're not even able to understand the difference between real love and this attraction, this strong pull towards you. And that may be making that is making you more stressed out, and me too. I'm not your lover anymore. Goodbye, Capricorn. This is not me. I'm stepping back. Let's see. What do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Cappies? Impulsive, passionate, infatuated, whatnot. You want a past person back in your life with whom you had a very beautiful connection with at some point of time, and or you want something like your past. The past that you had a great bond with, beautiful connection with. You're not able to connect with this impulsive person, with this infatuated person that's kind of dying to be with you. You're like, I want something meaningful, something deep, something stable. It's like two totally different worlds. Let me clarify the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Justice. You just want to wait for the time when you're going to feel that kind of stability. You just want to initiate the connection, initiate the bond from the scratch, from the start, with that person, that energy, that connection that's going to give you the justice, that's going to give you the feeling of balance, that's not going to give you this anxiety, this stressful energies, right? Wow. So either you are waiting for a past person, past energy to show up, to have this karmic cycle closed off, to get the justice so that you can move ahead with the new person, new energy, and or you want something exactly like your past, and or a past person back in your life exactly the way it used to be at some point of time. Take it how it resonates with you, but there is a strong bond, strong connection with your past that you are still very much connected to, attached to, and you are just you just want justice, you just want balance, then you want to move ahead. Okay, let me see what could be the possible outcome for you guys till the 5th of October. King of Swords, it's like cutting the crap, not taking a crap from anyone, and being very cold and often detached. Capricorn people does have this tendency to be very cold and often detached suddenly. Let's clarify the King of Swords here. We have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the Chariot. So somebody is coming towards you with a very beautiful love offer, with a very beautiful offer of, okay, let's get married, let's get settled, let's have a long-term partnership. And you're like, I don't care, I don't want it. Goodbye. So the roles can be reversed also. Okay, it can be you going towards somebody with a very beautiful offer of, okay, let's get settled, let's get married, and or maybe you are married to somebody already, just want to save that marriage, but they are refusing to participate in this situation because according to them it's a huge drama and they don't want to participate. Period. That's it. So whether it's coming forward towards you, you are not interested. If whether you are going towards somebody, they are not interested. Right now, it's the game of I don't care, I don't want it. That's it. My final decision, my final choice. What's happening, Baba? Everybody's like this right now. Of course, there are good chances of somebody who's highly infatuated to you, attracted to you, and being very much, I want Capricorn now, coming forward towards you, and you shutting them down completely. Maybe you're not going to say yes or no or anything. You're just going to shut them down. You're just going to block them from everywhere and maybe disappear. You're going to be like, I don't care. I don't want this. This is not what's good for me. Cool. For you, the guidance is the justice. Whatever you are going to do, Capricorn, whatever decision, whatever action you are going to take in this direction, do the right thing. And you know what the right thing is because you have gone through this kind of stupidity before as well. Do the right thing. Even if nobody is watching, even if you know nobody will be able to figure it out ever, from your side, just do the right thing because the whole universe is watching, your higher self is watching. So if you're not going to do the right thing right now also, you might get trapped in some kind of conflicting energies in the coming future. Okay, do the justice. Okay, with yourself, with the whole situation, with this bond or this connection. Okay, cool. So I hope you are going to do the right thing here, the way it should be, not the way you think it should be. Okay. Okay, let me answer one of your questions related to your love and relationship area. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space, the same question related to this area of your life. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And I'm going to give you 10 seconds for the same, and your time starts now. Okay, honey. So the answer to your question is this is the sign. If you're looking for a sign to do something, this is the sign for you guys. Okay. I think this is what you want. Okay, honey. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.